Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Leftovrcrack, and this is...
I'm Czargo.
We're here to bring you entertainment. He and I have been getting coffee for many, many multitudes of years, and we came up with this amazing idea to entertain the world. Like every last person in the world, this is our idea to entertain them. So no matter where your background lies, whether you're an African native descent or if you're a Russian emperor, you're gonna enjoy this podcast / movie film YouTube video. So what's the premise here, Czargo?
What is the premise? Premise is we're just gonna talk, talk about interesting things.
Yeah.
Things people will enjoy.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Right.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do? What are the things that you do?
I do many things. I like to play video games.
Oh, okay.
I like to read.
Okay.
I like coffee.
Read? I want to know what you read, because I know you read really interesting things.
Yeah, I do. Recently, I've been reading Sherlock Holmes. Lots of Sherlock Holmes. And basically, it's just a lot of nonfiction and a little bit of fiction mixed in.
Okay, all right.
I enjoy that.
Okay.
And what about you?
I'm on a quest myself. I'm on a quest for love, and we'll get into that a little bit here in a minute. But no, I just work, really, and I play video games, and I read. I like to watch anime. Pretty much basic, down-to-earth, nerdy guy. But, that's okay. I'm okay with that, man. I'm proud of it.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. It's different. And actually, that goes into a lot of what our topic of discussion is today, which I won't reveal just yet.
Not yet.
But we'll get there. So
when are we gonna get there?
Soon here. So this is how we found today's topic of discussion is I have recently joined this website called OkCupid, which I'm sure lots of you have heard of. It's very promising. It's very I gotta have a lot more luck with this website than I have with others. Like I tried Geek to Geek, and it's a dead website. It doesn't work. Don't try it. Don't even bother wasting your time. Yeah, it sucks. There's nobody there. Some 33-year-old lady winked me for the first time the other day, and it's like the only, and she has no picture. So it's like, it's a dead end. Yeah, it's a dead end.
It's dead.
So
yeah.
But this OkCupid, like it's I just moved to Houston, so I don't really know anybody. I just moved here for work, and so I'm trying to meet people, trying to find a romantic relationship on my quest here. And so far there's just like it's a lot of reaction, so it's pretty cool. So you have to answer a bunch of questions. So tell us about that, Czargo.
I
answered like 800 questions. I answered like 800 questions.
I have, sadly or not sadly, however you want to consider it. But basically, that's how it matches you with people. I actually read about it. It's a little interesting, a little bit. So basically what you do is you answer questions, and then you can either rate the questions irrelevant or somewhat important, very important, mandatory. And that's basically how it matches you together. That's pretty much it. But, I had fun answering the questions.
No, you did. You got carried away. You did.
I did get carried away. I'd agree with that. I answered, let me look. I can tell you how many questions I've answered. I can tell you.
I'm curious.
Let's see. 1,183 questions I've answered.
Wow.
That's a lot of questions.
Now, I have a question for you. It's gonna be your 1,182nd question, and it's coming from me and not the website. And that question is, what have you learned about yourself by answering all those questions?
I've learned nothing about myself.
You didn't have to think slightly on any of those questions, like how you felt?
How I felt? No, I already knew. I know myself fairly well,
I guess the issue I come into with is I worry about how people are going to react when they see the way I answer it, so that kind of alters and skews my answer, which isn't good. It's bad. I should answer, and I end up putting what I truly feel. But at first, I kind of argue with it a little bit because they're going to think about it this way and that way. But it doesn't matter, because you're trying to find the person that's going to like you for you. So
yeah, you don't want to change your answer just because you think other people won't like it, because then you probably won't like that person even if, I mean, that's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah, no, exactly.
There's no point in lying because it'll be found out eventually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, what is the question that you stumbled upon that is what we're going to discuss today? Tell us. Let's hear it.
I don't even remember what it was. I don't remember how it was phrased. How was it phrased? You'd probably be able to find it easier than I would.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I remember it. So this is it. This is our topic of discussion for this podcast. It's going
a great topic.
It is.
It's the bestest topic.
It really is.
It is.
It is. Would you rather be ? And then there's two options. The first option is normal. The second option is weird. So, interweb, would you prefer to be normal or weird? So let's, Csargo, what would you prefer?
Let's
What's your take on this question?
My take is I'd rather be weird, really. I mean, just, weird is unique. Weird is different. It's good to be different. You don't want to be the same as everyone else. Really, do you want to be the same? That's my question to you. No.
No, I don't.
Why would you want to?
I don't know. I can't answer that question because I also myself answered weird.
Yeah.
I want to be weird. I don't want to be like anybody else. I want to be my own individual. Although, I guess you could make the argument that, all the people that want to be weird are the same because they want to be weird, like they're in that same category, But
you could.
But here's my argument to that. Here's my what would you call that? What's like
rebuttal?
My rebuttal. There you go. Here's my rebuttal to that argument. And that is people who are normal. There's I think society has a general idea of what normalcy is, it's you go to your 9-to-5 job, you make money, you get married as early as you can, you start having kids, you get a white picket fence in a suburban. Those are normal things, you don't shoot people in the face, you don't wear trench coats, you don't watch anime, you don't read books about historical figures, you're very superficial, you watch TV, you go, you like the Jersey Shore, things like that. And you can't dislike those things being weird. You still like those things, but that's not, all those things combined kind of make normalcy, I believe. That's how I feel. And to me that's sheep, I don't want to be like a large herd of people, just kind of following the same drone,
just following everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I see it too.
I think being weird has a lot more potential.
Yeah.
I think like with weirdness, definitely it fosters creativity, So, like Albert Einstein, everybody's like, oh, his hair was crazy, and like he was just like absurd for coming up with a light bulb. And was it the light bulb?
No, light bulb.
No, that was
theory of relativity.
Yeah.
That's Einstein.
Yeah, that was Einstein. My bad.
And other physics things that I don't know about.
But anyway, my point is, those people were generally, I would say, on society standards, considered weird. And look, we have lighting, and we have relativity, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I was actually thinking along those same lines the other day.
Really?
Because, if you're normal, you're going along with everything else. You're not going to try to innovate or change things, make things better. You're just going to live your life,
Right.
Just go. Just go along.
Like the ShamWow, man. Like, we wouldn't have the ShamWow or the ShamWow guy who had recently died to drug use.
No, he didn't die.
I thought he died.
No.
Did he get raped? No, he was imprisoned. Which one was it?
Huh? I don't remember. I just know that he did something.
Something happened to that bastard.
Something did happen.
Something happened to him. That it did.
Just don't know what
But we wouldn't have the ShamWow. I don't use one. I don't have one personally. But still, the point is, we wouldn't have the ShamWow in our lives if it wasn't for that weird thought of creativity,
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
There was it was before the ShamWow, but it was the same thing, but it was like created in West Germany or something.
The ShamWow.
It was just like the ShamWow, but it was really old. It was from Germany. My grandfather had it in his garage.
Wait,
We
what?
found it when we were cleaning it out.
In Germany?
No, it was here.
Oh.
But it existed before it existed.
And you tested it? Like, you sopped up, like, lots of liquids with it?
Oh, no, it didn't work.
Oh.
I don't think the actual ShamWow works either.
Yeah, I don't think it does either.
Every ShamWow I've ever used didn't work very good. It didn't absorb liquid great. It's like a paper towel.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Elegant.
We've like gone way off subject now.
It's okay.
We're talking about ShamWows.
It's alright. We'll get through it.
We'll get through it.
We'll get through it. Hand in hand.
Let's see. Let's get back on topic.
So, okay. So, here's a question for you. What would be the benefits that would outweigh the negatives of being normal as to weird?
The benefits of being weird.
No, the benefits of being normal. Like, if someone was like, I like being normal because I'm a douchery, like, I think a douchery would be like a factory that makes I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
What would be the benefits of being normal as compared to being weird?
I mean, you could easily blend into society, and I'd imagine you'd be more of in more groups, I guess. Like social groups, social things.
Right.
Right.
I think that would be a huge part of normalcy,
Yeah.
You're socially accepted, you're very, very much more liable to have friends and families and loved ones. And I think that would be like the scary part of being weird, I think that would be what people were afraid of, is that they wouldn't be accepted, But I say fuck that, I don't care if I'm accepted. I'm my own me.
Yeah. I agree with you.
But my social life does suffer for it, hence why I resorted to OkCupid.
Yeah, it does suffer. Indeed it does.
Indeed it does.
Indeed it does. I kind of got the opinion, I don't know what you'll think of this, but like, really, is anyone really normal? Honestly. Like, they may appear normal.
Okay.
They may look like they're normal and everything, but everyone's got something that's a little bit weird about them. Whatever it's things they do or things they like to like.
Well, in secrecy, yeah, I would definitely have to agree with that.
I mean, really.
Like, did you hear about that? He was the preacher for like this huge, what was it? It was like a conservative church in Colorado, as well as living there. And he was like this huge guy, he's the leader of the movement or whatever, something like that. I don't know, some crazy stuff. But he got caught with like coke and prostitutes and stuff, and it's like,
oh wow,
this guy was like the leader of normal, like being normal and living like the normal life, and then all of a sudden, dude, this guy's arrested for having prostitutes. It was a male prostitute, I think, right? Like doing them in the behind,
Oh god,
and like snorting lines of crack cocaine, So I mean, yeah, and that wouldn't be weird. That would just be like,
that's
damn, you crazy
out there, yeah. It's a little bit crazy. It's a little bit crazy.
Yep.
Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit crazy.
So, I guess in order to further dissect this topic, we have to go to dictionary.com and pull up the meaning normal.
Oh, I've already done that.
Okay. Well, it says...
Right.
Huh? You have it?
I beat you.
Say
I don't have it up now.
Oh.
I had it up earlier. I was looking at it.
Okay. Well, here it is. It's
You
conforming
read
to
it
the
to me.
standard of the common type, usual, not abnormal, regular, natural. Serving to establish a standard. That is normal.
Yeah.
There's an ad for Norman here.
Norman?
Yeah. Target.com.
Well, let's move on then.
Okay.
What's weird?
Let's do it. You got
What
it?
is weird? No, I don't.
Okay. Just give me one. Uno momento, por favor. Weird. Involving or suggesting the supernatural, unearthly, or uncanny. A weird sound. Weird lights. Fantastic or bizarre. There we go. We're fantastic and weird or bizarre. Archaic. That's right.
The archaic one is weird. I looked at it earlier.
Yeah, that's what I was reading off as weird. We believe in anarchy. That's it.
Of or relating to fate or the fates is the archaic definition of weird. Which I don't know what fate is. I've never...
Is that we're gonna get into plurals here again.
Yeah, it's the plural fate, but
No, fate is plural, isn't it?
fate.
Fate. What is your? How do you have more than one fate, though? That's the question, right? Because like my fate is to get married and die, or like pay taxes and live alone and die, But that's all encompasses one fate, It's all part of my fate. So how do you have like okay? So if you take my fate and your fate, that would be multiple fates. But is fates? Is that right?
Oh. Oh, 3 mythological goddesses.
What?
Greek mythology. That's what it's referred to, I guess.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, fate would be the right way to say, like, what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I figured this was talking about something else. I guess it's that. I don't know. I'm probably wrong, but that's okay. It's okay to be wrong.
It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be weird.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's okay to be normal, too. I mean, it's not a horrid thing.
No.
Horrible. Horrible thing. But hey, I just prefer to be weird.
Yeah.
Honestly. Just prefer it.
I think that I think the pros outweigh the cons for weird.
I believe so. You don't have to be as rigid, You don't have to be.
Right. Think about it, man. Like especially if you're really worried about like fitting in socially and being kind of normal. I think there's a lot of stress involved with that, because you have to act a certain way and kind of, if say, like for instance, and I can use my personal example, when I, kind of first started watching anime, like I really didn't tell anybody, I didn't want people to know because people, like, they frown upon that, they don't, they're like, oh, that's childish, or,
yeah, they think it's like a baby cartoon that
right.
you show your toddler on TV.
Right.
But
exactly.
It's not.
It's not at all. There's very sophisticated, elements
Complex.
to it, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Plots and whatnot.
Yeah, and relationships within it.
Yeah.
So, I didn't like telling people that, so I just kind of kept it to myself in order to be normal. But, like, why? Why did I do that? Why did I worry about it? Why did I concern myself with it, So there's freedom involved in being weird,
Yeah, there is. Yeah. And you have to, I guess why you would do that is because you have to survive in society, really. I mean, you live in it.
Like, to be normal is why you would do that?
Well, no, just to be normal. To seem normal.
Yeah.
Yes. Be seemingly normal.
Survival of the fit. But what makes you more fit? That is the question.
I don't know.
Weights and protein bars. It has nothing to do with weird or normal.
No, it doesn't.
Not at all.
No. We've gone off topic again.
I know, yeah. That's kind of fun, though. I like doing it.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta look around, take in the view.
And say, hey, that was fun.
It was very entertaining.
Yeah. Well, gentlemen, scholars, ladies, and whatnots, let us know in the comments below. Let us know what you think. Would you prefer to be weird? Would you prefer to be normal? Let us know. I mean, it's if we're wrong about something, tell us. We want to know.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is all subjective, You can't really be objective when it comes to these kind of things.
We're just having lively conversations.
Yes.
We'd love you to join in.
Yes, debate it with us. Master debate it with us.
You can tell us we're idiots.
Yes.
Or we're geniuses.
I don't take offense unless you start making jokes about my genitalia, because I take very, very personally.
It's a serious subject.
Yes, I think highly of my genitalia. No genitalia comments. I love you, penis.
Oh, I love you too.
Oh, whoa. That just got crazy.
What? I was telling the people I loved them.
I thought you were talking about mine.
What, yours?
Yeah, like you love mine.
Oh. I'm confused now.
Okay. I got off topic once again.
Oh, man.
Alright, this is Leftovrcrack. You guys all have a wonderful afternoon.
I'm Czargo. You almost left me out of that.
No, I was doing my exit and then you would do your exit.
Oh. Goodbye.
That's it? That's all? Just goodbye. One word, that's it.
I can draw it out like goodbye. Goodbye.
Adios.